Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, lottery players all over the country and all over the world. This is Rodney, the admin for winnersonlylotto.com. Here's a quick video tutorial on some of the elite features, which is simply priceless when you sit, have a little patience, and understand what it is that we're showing you guys. So, right here is all states elite pick four history information. What are the elite numbers? Some would call them the mirror pairs 0516273849. These particular pairs pretty much fall every single day across the country and all states. We're tracking that data from all states. So this is the platform that shows me all the states and how often they're coming in. So as you can see here, Wisconsin came in on the 22nd. And as you can see, a gain of the 22nd all across the country. Wisconsin, Western Canada, Virginia, Vermont, Texas twice, Tennessee twice, South Carolina, Rhode Island, Quebec, Pennsylvania, Oregon, North Carolina, New Mexico. Now, why is this important? Because if you've never won Pick 4, this puts you in one of the best positions to win Pick 4 box or straight on a consistent basis every single week. We're not talking about one win, one big win. We're talking about consistently winning big and small if you apply this information that I'm showing you. Wisconsin, you see that? The 22nd. Come down here. What's this? Wisconsin on the 21st, twice. If I keep strolling down, you'll see that Wisconsin and several other states pretty much produce these particular play pairs on a daily basis across the country. Now, on the platform, I can isolate any state for its elite pairs on the map. And we're showing you which states are super hot for them. We're showing you which states are super hot for them. So this way you can sit back and wait on the money. Now, I've already clicked on Wisconsin and isolated their information. So since we started tracking this information, you've had 261 plays from this category. Now, let's go back down to April the 1st. April the 1st. You can see there was no play pattern on the elite numbers, but let's look at the rest of the month thus far. April the 2nd, 3rd, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20, 21, 22. Practically every single day they've shown up. Practically every single day. And the reason why you see red and some black, we're simply breaking all the black numbers up so you'll understand Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays as well. We're looking at this information. I love Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for particular reasons. If you've been a member of this platform, you would understand the reason why. But here you can see Wisconsin pretty much has delivered one every single day. Now, watch this in real time. Let's go over here. This is the map. Again, you can isolate any state for tracking this information for winning big with Pick 4. Data sets the tone from previous drawings. It sets the tone for previous drawings. So now what I'm going to go up here and do is I'm going to go up here and look at the Pick 4 Elite Box Tracker. I'm going to look at the Elite Box Tracker. And what I want to look at, and you can utilize this information for all states, I'm going to go back and I'm going to isolate Wisconsin's data. I'm going to click on Wisconsin. I'm going to isolate Wisconsin's data. And when I see Wisconsin's Pick 4 Elite and regular hit box tracker, I can sit back and wait patiently. And now I'm going to show you how you can actually win big with boxes and straight plays. So you can see same information is here. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how you can use this platform on winning with the elite numbers practically every single day. So here we could see super hot box, warm box, loss, super hot box, super hot box, hot box. So I can automatically see that the super hot box has performed uh, super well as the from the previous days, the hot box. So let's go and look at this. So right here we had 2893. It was an elite single. We've already determined that the super hot box and the hot box starting around the 13th or the 14th were some of the lead-in boxes that we should be playing from. So here we have on the 14th, 3168. 3168. Let's go over here. Let's convert the platform into the elite membership. So I'm going to come up here, click on Pick for Elite. And now I'm going to stroll down where the platform has reduced the Pick 4 numbers down dramatically. If you understand this game, we understand mathematically, I don't care what it is you've heard out there, there are 10,000 Pick 4 number combinations. There's 10,000. Okay. So the whole object of the game is to reduce. And that's what this platform is doing for you. So let's go over here and look at the reduction. So I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to look at the previous day's number. It was what? 3168. Come up here. Let's type in that 3168. 3168. Okay. Elite single. Winning digits. I've already determined that the majority of the plays are coming from which two boxes, the super hot box and the hot box. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is I'm going to prioritize playing from the super hot box first, if that be the case. So now we've broken the super hot box numbers down. Whether you want to call it sum date totals or whatever the case may be, we've already broken these numbers down for you. Which numbers have the highest probability of falling based upon from the numbers that we've entered. So we've entered 3168. Let me go back and put this up here so you can follow. 3168. 3168. Okay. So we've organized these four numbers from highest to lowest to give you structure. The super hot box now contains all of the digits with the 8 in it. The hot box with the 6s, the warm box with the 3s, and then the cool box with the 1s. Now, when I looked at that pattern last, let's go back over here and look at the pattern. It's kind of safe to say I can leave the cool box out. Because it's won, but it hadn't won tremendously a lot. You can also see this data here. Okay, it's only came out of the cool box 27 times. So it's safe to say I can leave that out. If you want to play cautiously and you want to include it, please feel free to do so. But we're also showing you here what the super hot box has had 244 wins and the hot box 168 wins. So I'm going to go back up here and I'm going to concentrate my winning efforts on the hot box and the super hot box. So after the 3168, it delivered what? A win from the elite single super hot box. So when I come up here, we've determined that this is where I need to be playing at. Okay, now watch this. So the winning number the next day was what? Where am I at? 2893 was the winning number. So let's go look for that 2893. Where was it? So let's search for it in the super hot box. You see that? It gave me a box or a straight win right here, 8329. You see that? Let's highlight it. There's the winning number right here, 8329. So that would have given you a box or straight. Now, as the individual player, you determine how much these numbers are valued for you by wagering more on the box or going in straight. So super hot box. Now, if I am a person that like to isolate information down even more and don't want to look at other information, I do not want to be distracted. So I can come down here and say, hey, just show me the super hot box by itself. So now I can look at this particular box. Let me take the highlight off. Let's turn this back on. Now I can look at the super hot box and all of its straight pairs alone. Okay. And all we're doing is showing you all of the positions which a pick 4 straight number can fall. No need to write anything down on paper. Every section has a copy button. You can copy all, or you can copy a individual row vertically down, giving you more control over your wagering. So now let's look at this. 8261. This is 8261 straight with all of its first position plays where the 8 remains in first place. You see this? 8, 261, 8, 2, 16, 8, 6, 21. So if I come down here, this is the same number, 2861, 2816. All we did was showed you what? Second position out of the 24 ways. Okay, so I could have literally came here and just box this set here if I wanted to, even for a box play of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This means I would have won 6 times whatever the wager was. Sometimes this pencil tool gets hard to utilize, but you get the idea. Boxed 6 times and did not look at the red numbers, second place, gold numbers, third place, blue numbers, fourth place. Now you see the same number, 2, 6, 18. The 8 is just moved to the fourth position. When you do the math, 6 times 4 gives you all 24 ways. Then the process starts over. These are the first set of green numbers, 81, 30. So you could have played these red numbers, box, and would have won 6 times without having to play the green, without having to play the gold, without having to play the blue. Then you could have came over here and did the same thing. Copied these if you wanted to and won 6 times box without having to play these, without having to play this, without having to play this, because you already covered them with a box format 6 times if you're looking for a box win there. So this is a video explaining to you how that works and winning with the box or straight. If you wanted to win straight, you can come in and you can play from the necessary boxes. There's a pattern tool that we've also put in place for all states when looking at these numbers, where we can even determine what's the best possible straight pattern to play from. So that was the first win. It came from the super hot box. The next day, the win came from the hot box. I've already determined what? Super hot, and hot boxes are my best choices in the midday. I've already determined that. I can see if I need to be playing from singles, even if I need to incorporate doubles. You see that? Single, 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 single. So that's a hot tip for winning pick four every single week forever, because you can see clearly from the data that these particular numbers fall very often. Hopefully this video was helpful with utilizing some of the pick four elite tools. And as I mentioned, you can come over here and you can also look at the position pattern. Let's take a look at that very quickly. And we're going to go back down to the 13th or the 14th. And let's look to see what the pattern was. Okay, so 3168. So we can see what position patterns were more close in proximity off of that 3168. The last pattern was what? Gold here. Then you had what? Gold and blue here. So you could have came here and concentrated on the gold or blue patterns, but we can actually see that the 8 returned in the second position. That's why it was green. But when you're boxing it, it gives you 6 wins. If you played straight, you would have had to play, as you saw, the green second position pattern. Nothing to write down when you have the copy paste tools. You could have easily copied all or copied each individual row separately and controlled your costs across the board from any digital platform or any place that you plan at your local stores. So there are more videos to come for playing with some of these amazing features that can put thousands of dollars in your pockets every single day. And if you like what you just saw, we'll see you guys on the winning side. Everybody stay tuned for more great videos to come. Stay safe, be blessed, and have $1 million day.